Ghost towns, then and now. Ghost towns. Why did people live there? Why did they leave? Read about 3 unloved places from around the world. Name: Kowloon Walled City. Location: China. Then. Hundreds of years ago, it was a Chinese fort and only soldiers lived there. Then, in the early 20th century, the soldiers left and squatters moved in. By 1980, the 0.03 square kilometre city had 500 buildings inside its walls and 33,000 residents lived there. The city was crowded, dirty, and full of rubbish. People called it the City of Darkness because the buildings were so high there was no sunlight in the narrow streets below. Why did people go there? There were no laws and no police in the city, so it was popular with criminals and people with illegal businesses. The Chinese government didn't do anything about the city because it was dangerous and difficult to control. Why did people leave? In 1993, the government finally moved people out of the city and destroyed it. Now, 1 building and the city gate are left. You can see them in Kowloon Walled City Park. Name: Krakow. Location: Italy. Then. The historic town of Krakow is hundreds of years old. In the past, it was an important town with a castle, a church, a market, a university, and a prison. Its population was about 2,500. Why did people go there? The town had strong connections with the church, and farmers grew food on the land around the town. Why did people leave? Krakow lost many people because of a plague in 1656. Wars and famine also made people leave. Between 1892 and 1922, about 1,300 left and went to North America. There were earthquakes too, and many people died. By 1963, no one lived in the town. Now. Krakow is falling apart. If you want to visit, go there soon. The next earthquake may be its last. Name: Kolmanskop. Location: Namibia. Then. In 1910, Kolmanskop was a lively mining town. 1,000 people lived there, many of them German miners. The town had a hospital, a theatre, a school, a casino, a furniture factory, and a sports centre. It also had the first tram line in Africa and a railway station. Why did people go there? In 1908, a railway worker found diamonds in the Namib Desert. Many people went there because they wanted to make their fortune. Why did people leave? By 1920, there were no more diamonds left. People started to leave the town because there was no work and no money. In 1954, the last person left, and sand started to cover the pretty gardens and tidy streets. Now. 1 or 2 old buildings are still standing, but sand dunes cover most of the town. The town is deserted. Only birds, hyenas, and snakes live there now.